Stage 2, LOX load is complete.
And with that call, the Falcon 9 rocket is fully loaded with 1 million pounds of propellant. Momentarily, we'll be seeing some extra venting, the ground gas closeouts.
Gas launch closeout.
What you're seeing here is SpaceX releasing the remaining liquid oxygen in the feed lines there. Helps reduce the risk for fire during takeoff. One minute and counting.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
And with that call, we are just seconds away from the SpaceX launch director giving their go for launch.
Launch director, go for launch.
And with that call, we're going to go ahead and step back on our commentary and watch with you and listen for the final 30 seconds of the count, and we'll be back with you on the other side of liftoff.
T minus 30 seconds. T minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. And liftoff of Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go Starlink.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
M1D chamber pressure is nominal.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Falcon 9 is supersonic.
Falcon 9 rocket traveling faster than the speed of sound, more than a minute to this flight.
Max Q.
That call for max Q, the rocket is passing through the point of greatest aerodynamic pressure on the vehicle. Throttling up and now preparing for MVAC chill.
MVAC chill has started.
That's the process of thermally conditioning the Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage. We're coming up on a few events in fairly rapid succession here. We'll have first stage main engine cutoff. There's some nice tracking shots there. First stage main engine cutoff, or MECO, at about T plus 2 minutes and 24 seconds. That'll be followed by stage separation and then the ignition of that Merlin vacuum engine. Just over 2 minutes into the flight now. The payload fairings will deploy just before the 3-minute mark.
Vehicle is following a nominal trajectory.
Good call there. Some really nice views of the edge of the Earth just off of the rocket's plume. If you are capturing some of these spectacular views as we anticipate them to be, tag us on social media. Love to see what you get.
Stage separation confirmed.
MVAC startup.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And a great view of those Starlink satellites with the payload fairings deploying. We saw just a glimpse of SpaceX tracking cam
Both vehicles are following nominal trajectories.
And there you see it there. That's the jellyfish that we were looking for. A really nice view of the burn of the second stage that you're seeing. That's the brightest dot on the left-hand side of your screen. You can see the reflection from the two payload fairing halves. Those are the two dots in the middle there. And then on the far left, you're seeing the first stage booster with those occasional puffs. Those are the cold gas thrusters as the booster is reorienting itself in preparation for the start of the entry burn. It's a rare thing to see, especially for a Starlink mission. SpaceX employing its tracking cams during a mission like this, so a nice treat for this sunset launch. Now more than 4 minutes into flight. Coming up, the next milestone will be the start of that entry burn, using 3 out of the 9 engines at the base of the Falcon 9 booster. Entry burn will last a little less than 30 seconds duration. And it looks like Falcon Booster 1093 has reached its apogee in today's flight, topping out at 119 kilometers in altitude, now beginning to make its descent towards the drone ship. Of course, I still love you. And the sun is still really nicely catching those payload fairings. The booster has just gone out of frame.
Continue to follow nominal trajectories.
Those two little dots in the bottom left-hand corner of the left box, those are the payload fairings that are still making their descent and still quite visible against the setting sun. Less than 30 seconds to the start of entry burn.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
Stage 1 FTS has saved.
Call for the start of entry burn, and you can see the representation of the engines, the graphic on the left-hand side of your screen.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
SpaceX may just be having an issue with the onboard camera from that booster.
Both vehicles continue to follow nominal trajectories.
Some issue connecting to it. Normally we'd be getting views from that first stage booster at this point in the flight. Assuming that telemetry data is correct, though, the booster itself is performing nominally. It's just the view aspect of it is not where we normally see it. A little more than 7 minutes now into the flight. The next mission milestone coming up is the start of the landing burn, which will use just the center engine on the booster. Unlike the entry burn, though, with the landing burn, SpaceX also has cameras on board its
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
drone ship.